Okay, everybody, this is Courtney from The Manly Man. We have here the Samsung Behold 2. It's actually not that bad looking of a phone. I actually like the look of it. It feels really nice in the hand. It's got a good weight to it, and as you can see, it's not very thick. It's quite thin. Two buttons here on the right side. That's the dedicated camera button, and then you have the lock and unlock key here, which is a contentious object that people have been discussing a lot, and I can definitely see why. The back has this kind of world map looking thing here, which is kind of cool. You get the flash 5 megapixel camera, which shoots pretty decent pictures, and then you have the speaker. The speaker actually works surprisingly well. That's my opinion. Here you can see a side-by-side kind of comparison with the G1 here. You can see that Samsung Behold 2 is thinner. Moving along, the contentious subject of the lock button. So how this works. Normally, anybody who's familiar with Android knows that you can just simply push menu and then push menu again to unlock the phone. If you notice, that doesn't work here. So you have to push the, as you see, screen lock. To unlock the phone, press the lock key. So you constantly have to push the lock key. If you're coming off the Behold, I guess it's not too big of a change. Honestly, I think they could have added both. Those who are switching over to Android for the first time, you know, they could have kept the lock key for them. But then those who are coming from another Android device, I think they could have probably just added that. So here we have one of my screens. If you notice up here at the top, you have a screen indicator, and you notice the whole box theme coming along. It's like you're in the center of the box, and then you're rotating it. I think that's kind of cool, but it can kind of get old really fast, and then starts to be annoying. But I mean, it was a kind of good try at originality. I think they could have tried a little harder and done something more functional than this. I guess somebody was thinking that and tried to come up with this cube. You can access the cube by the applications or the dedicated key button here. Either way will get you to the cube. We'll try here. And yeah, it is kind of gimmicky. You know, access YouTube. I kind of like what they did here. Here they have a little kind of portrait view that you can kind of pull along. MP3, music. We'll get to music in a second. Internet. Your web pages that you're interested in, or the one you last did. Select one. Again, speaker works really well. When you hold the phone horizontally, you get this. When you hold it vertically, you get this. They've revamped the interface a lot. What you can do is kind of swipe to the left or to the right, and you get this view here. You go back to the original view by clicking this. If you select one of these, let's say all tracks, you get this drop down here, and it brings you all tracks, playlist, recently played. That's kind of interesting, and it's a kind of little shortcut. For better or for worse, I like the fact that they added it, gave me some more options. I like options. You have add to playlist, add to current playlist, delete songs, so forth and so on. So that's kind of nice. So yeah, that's the music player. Different clocks to play with, thank God. Here again, the widget, you can just start, stop, fast forward. The tray, you know, everybody who's familiar with Android knows that the tray comes from the bottom, not from the side. But Samsung in their original Behold had it in their TouchWiz interface. They had it coming out from the side, so they kind of carried that over. and you can drag any one of these and drop it on the home screen. Calendar. Actually, I kind of like the calendar this way. You can select the date, or you can select this list here of events. Dialer is standard fare. You can go to the call log, voicemail, speed dial, contacts, text input, keyboard. It's pretty nice. It's a standard Android. I don't know, the colors seem to work a little bit better for me. Actually, I don't really like the yellow, but you know, the white on black, I don't know, somehow I have less mistakes on this one. I don't know. One thing that I kind of like is that when you're looking for a web page, it gives you this .com, which is kind of nice. And then obviously when you rotate it, it gets a little bigger. And that's pretty much it for this review. And other details like, you know, headphone quality and that kind of stuff will be in the written review. Alright, take care. Bye.